Good morning. This is Cub Reporter Ken Cordero coming to you live out of Middletown, Rhode Island. The date today is November 11th, 2013, AD, which for all you people who went to all-day kindergarten means in the year of our Lord, Jesus Christ. Now today is Veterans Day, and which is really a very sad day here in Rhode Island and in the United States in general, because we have a President, Barack Hussein Obama, who hates our military. All of our representatives here in Rhode Island, they also hate our military because they believe in the President. They hate the military, they hate guns. You know, why else would the Fort Hood shooter, why isn't that guy already dead and buried? Because the President loves Muslims. And it's really very, very sad. And here in Middletown, Middletown's a police state now. Now, I've been off all summer. I've been having technical difficulties. I finally managed to find my producers, which are very hard to get a hold of. But I try and tell these people here all the time, and all they do is just look at you like with this dumb look. I mean, in Middletown now, if your kid wants to go to a school dance, everybody gets breathalyzed. They're doing it in Portsmouth also, but only randomly, 1 out of 20. Why is this acceptable? Whatever happened to being innocent until proven guilty? We try and tell these kids something. You know, do the right thing, don't do drugs. Although the President did drugs constantly, right? When he was in high school, all he did was snort his brains out. You know, he says he doesn't even remember high school. But regardless, you know, everybody can't be a complete failure like him. But, one of the problems is there's nobody in government around here that thinks it isn't all right. They all think this is a good idea. It's great. We're going to just take more and more of your freedoms. Already, like, you can't go down the beach at night here in Middletown. If you drive 10 miles over the speed limit, you know you're going to get stopped. And the cops, that's what they are in Middletown now. They're cops. Control of people. They're not policemen trying to help you. They're cops. Control of people. They'll drive right up behind you and just drive on your ass. You know, like I wrote a letter to the Daily News, which they published most graciously. Because at Portsmouth, they had a student write an article in the paper about how they're going to school, they want to go to college, they're going to be in debt for the rest of their lives. It's you know, just to go to college, it's like thousands and thousands of dollars. And they're stressed. And these people, they'll tell you, oh, we want to do this for the children. This is all for the children. Well, we have this new program for them and for this and for that. You know, there isn't a biggest health issue than stress. Stress will kill you. And kids in high school shouldn't be stressed at all. Maybe that's one of the problems, huh? Teachers, educators, these kids are stressed out and they shouldn't be. So I wrote a letter saying that, you know, that they shouldn't be stressed out, which the Daily News was published, and I'm thankful for that. I've also been to the town council this past summer. I tried to explain to them how this was a police state. Nobody sticks up for your rights to own a gun. You know, Freedom of speech, that's just one of our Bill of Rights. There's like 10 things. You know, there's 10 amendments, 10 bills of rights. These people can't pick and choose. That is their job, to make sure you have freedom of speech, to make sure you can own a gun. Not take these rights away. So one night, I spoke to the town council about how kids get breathalyzed to go to a high school dance. Nobody sticks up for your rights to own guns. You can't go down the beach at night. I asked them all to resign, and they can take the police chief with them, because none of them believe in the Bill of Rights. And it's really very sad. I mean, you can't drive on a road in Middletown that doesn't absolutely suck. I mean, my own road here, now they're doing more work, putting in more sewers or this or that. I haven't been able to drive on this road for 4 years. It's 1 mile long. You can't drive on this road for 4 years. Now they're saying it's going to be another 2 or 3. That's 7 years you cannot drive on a road. This is unacceptable. And it's really very sad. Middletown used to be such a nice place to live, and they want to turn it into a city. They've turned it into a city already. Every 200 feet, they got the RIPTA signs to drop off the illegal aliens, which is another thing nobody wants to do anything about. You know, maybe if these people actually tried to add value to the town instead of just letting it just crumble, because that's what liberalism is. It's a disease. It's a cancer. And we're being led by Barack Hussein Obama, our president, our senators, Jack Reed, Sheldon Whitehouse, David Cicilline, he's our representative, and Jim Langerman. No matter what these people say, they all hate you if you want to work. Rhode Island used to be, Middletown especially, used to be a town of Portuguese. They all always worked. Get up, go to work, do a good job. That was another thing I talked to the town council about. They spent $1 million to fix like a third of a mile of road down the end of Second Beach, where you go out to Satuous Point, which is now a national wildlife refuge, and they've just ruined it. But they spent $1 million, and I told them that was an insult to me as a Portuguese, spending that kind of money. It really was. Nobody in government wants to add any value to anything anymore. Just more rules, more regulations. When I grew up learning we have limited government. Government is out of your life, and they are in every part of it now. And they think it's all right, and they want more. No, they're not standing out there with guns. No, they're just taking your money that you work every day so hard for. Give me more. Give me more. What a bunch of cancerous leeches. And I'm sorry, but this is just so depressing. But I'm going to end this now, because I just wanted to try and stay a little focused on Middletown. But I'm gonna try and get on and do these videos like at least three times a week. And especially you young people. You know, they try and tell you how, you know, you have to get a license now to fish. We live in a state called the Ocean State. We live on an island. We're surrounded by water. Yet, if you want to go and fish, you have to pay the government. And do you know what's really absolutely disgusting and turns my stomach? These people try and tell you, oh, this is for the environment. You're helping the environment. These people really make me sick. So, before I get too upset, because this is my day off and I'd like to enjoy my Veterans Day, I'm going to end this. This, I believe, is the 79th edition of Cub Reporter Ken Cordero. And thank you all for tuning in. With that, I'm going to end this by telling you all, if you want to bring some joy to your life, you can always go to church, because that's where God is, and only God can help you, not government. See, if you need some help, you can always go pray, or go to the town hall, see if they'll help you, or if they'll just jerk you around. So with that, I'm going to end this 79th edition of Cub Reporter Ken Cordero. My email is kencordero@AmericanOnline.com. Thank you for tuning in.